great to be with you, even though we can't see each other. It's really fun for me to know that you're listening with me and we are hearing this great story. Today's story is the story of Jesus appearing to Thomas, doubting Thomas. And it comes from John 20, 19 through 29 today. You remember when we come together, we start our worship time by lighting our Christ candle. And this helps us to remember that Jesus is our light and that he is always with us. Let's start our songs of praise in our time together. And this is one that many of you know, but we didn't do it last time. And I do some hand signing with this because it's American Sign Language. And it goes like this. This is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. And we repeat that. So let's sing that together. This is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. And then you know the next thing that we do together is we do our greeting. And it's Easter time, so I do my C for Christ. Christ is risen. And you say back to each other, L for Lord, the Lord is risen indeed. Let's sing our Be Still and Know song. It tells us it's time to get ready to listen to what God has to say to all of us in his story. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Now, after Jesus had been raised from the dead, his disciples still met. On Sunday, the first day of the week. And this Sunday, they were so happy because last week they had seen Jesus who had appeared to them alive in this very room. Jesus had said to them, "Peace be with you." And then he said, "I am sending you to do and say the things that I have said and done." Then he breathed on them and said, "Receive the Holy Spirit." But Thomas, one of the disciples, had not been with them. Thomas said to them, "Unless I see the nail prints in Jesus' hands and put my hand in his side, I will not believe." Then they shut the doors. And someone appeared and spoke to Thomas and said, "Thomas, look at my hands. Take your hands and put them and touch them in my hands where the nail prints are. Put your hand in my side. Stop doubting and believe." And Thomas said, "My Lord and my God." Jesus said, "Thomas, do you believe because you see me? Blessed are those who don't see me yet they believe." Now, I wonder how all of these disciples felt when they saw Jesus risen, alive. I wonder how they felt when Thomas said, "I don't believe." I wonder how Thomas felt when Jesus said, "Take your hands, put them in my hands and in my side." I wonder what these disciples, these followers of Jesus, will do with the Holy Spirit. Wonder what they'll say to people. I wonder what they would do. And I wonder what you and I will say and do to tell others about Jesus. Now you remember that after our story, it's time for you to respond by taking crayons, paper, markers, Play-Doh, blocks, and build and make something about this story. And when you're finished, come back together again. And if you like, you can read from the Bible. This is from the book of John. It's chapter 20, 19 through 29. Maybe one of you can read it, or maybe one of your parents can read it together. And after you've done that, you know, it's time for us to get ready to go. And we start that by extinguishing our Christ candle. Which reminds us that Jesus is with us here and everywhere that we go. Let's sing our Go Now in Peace song together. Remember, this is a going out because that's what we're doing. We're going out to tell others about Jesus. So let's try it together. Go now in peace. Go now in peace. May the love of God surround you everywhere, everywhere you may go. Go in peace.